Different lives, different stories, one purpose. One like for life, one can make a difference presents. Kwento ko, inspirasyon mo.
Those challenges that come my way have been very significant in my life. Having a family that is far from perfect would have a lot of impact on my personality, behavior, and values. Yet I fought so hard to choose the right path, a path that is very different from what I had. Each and every stage of my life has been a battle that I couldn't win over. Hi, my name is Genesis from Bulacan Province, and I am here to share my story of growing up from a broken family. My parents were married for 3 years before I was born, and then they separated when I was 1 year old. I was left with my mother's relatives, but my mom decided to take me and stay with her together with my stepfather and siblings when I reached high school. As a child, I can't help but to compare myself to other children as they go to school with their hair fully combed with ribbons and braided, and mine has nothing on it. Remembering my childhood days, I was like a bouncing ball moving from one place to another. Like I visit my father and stay with him for a day or two, and then every summer vacation I go to my mom's place since both of them have their second families. Having that situation at a very young age, confusions arise in me. Each and every place I go to have different routines, lifestyle, beliefs, and values to one another. But it wasn't really a big deal until I reached high school. When I reached high school, that's when I started being rebellious. I tried drinking liquors, I almost joined a fraternity because I always felt incomplete, and I still can't accept the fact that my parents have their own families and children already. Something that has not been explained to me. During PTA meetings or programs, whenever people ask me where my mom is or my parents, I just say she's not available, she's unable to come with me. There are so many questions that are left unanswered for a child who's supposed to be enjoying her childhood days. But in spite of being rebellious, I never took granted of my studies. And there are so many struggles all through my life, but they taught me significant lessons in life. Since I was left with my mom's relatives and regularly visits each of my parents' families, I have learned to be flexible, the needs to adjust in every situation and different environments in order for me to fit in. I have also learned to be independent in all aspects, emotionally, psychologically, and financially. I have learned to make decisions on my own and bravely remind myself to be strong. Whenever I screw up, I face the consequences and be corrected as best as I can. Third, I have learned to prepare for my future as I have the connotation that I can lead no one. So, how did I cope up? First, I focused on my studies and did very hard to achieve the goals of becoming a consistent honor student and finished with a degree and honors as well. I made plans for my future, getting a job right after graduation and immediately succeed to get accepted. Now that I'm finally a young professional enjoying my hard-earned money and preparing more for the future ahead, most of all preparing for my future family, but not very soon. I want to make sure that when the time comes, I'm finally decided to settle down. First, I want to be financially prepared because the highest significant factors of broken marriages and families is financial. Next is maturity or mental maturity. also plays a very important role, and it is very critical in terms of decision making. Moreover, of all the things I have ever realized, I stand in the principle that open communication is the best way to address issues, which I apply in every situation whenever I need to make decisions or whatever conditions I'm at. Whether good or bad, I initiate to openly discuss it with my mother and aunt who is close to me. Because in spite of independence, of course, I know I still need their guidance. My parents' mistake should not be a mistake to be repeated by my actions, hence, I have to learn from it. Having a broken family should not be an excuse to choose the right path, yet making unacceptable wrongdoings should not be justified by it as well. We all have the free will to choose what life should we be going to have. Always choose the right one. It may never be a piece of cake. It will actually be a Milky Way all throughout the process. But keep doing your best and you'll never regret.
You can inspire, you can motivate, you can make a difference.